Yes, you need to make sure that you're not applying the human argument just to other groups. Okay? If you make the argument about human nature, right, then you need to apply it to family, blood, love, tribe, whatever group you're in, right? Because basically, when you make the human nature argument, the human nature argument is trumping all those things of family, blood, love, and tribe. But most people will say, no, family blood is thicker than water. Family transcends everything, no matter what the historical condition, no matter what our human nature might be, right? That at that moment of family, that you'll know the truth and you'll make the right decision, right? But both the human nature argument and then the sort of family argument, if you want to call that, right, are both sort of empty vessels that need to be filled up with ideas and definitions. Okay, so I find it a good thing for me that when I find myself making the human nature argument, which I do, and I wish I didn't, I pull out the bullshit detector, as I like to call it. I'm like, okay, I'm making these arguments about, human nature. Does this mean I'm going to act in this way based on my definition of human nature? Am I going to act that way with my family? Am I going to act that way with someone I love, or a friend, or a family member? So it's a good way to sort of problematize the argument and keep you honest. Okay. Marxism's basic idea is that capitalism will say, or defenders of capitalism will say, that capitalism is the closest thing to promoting our human nature, or it's the closest thing connected to our human nature. But for Marx, capitalism operates against human nature in the sense that it takes us as laborers, it takes our work and exploits that work, right? And exploitation of labor in the Marxian sense, right, in terms of capitalism, is the reduction of our labor, right? It is the exploitation, the taking of it, taking of the means of production, and ultimately the conversion of our labor, or us, into machines. And as we are converted into more productive and efficient, standardized, specialized machines, we also are eventually replacing ourselves with actual machines. And so Marx says that's against our human nature.